Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of the South Park Stick of Truth Platinum playthrough. So right here, as you can see, we're just going around making sure we get all the friends, because we gotta get Thumper, I believe his name is, in here. So we just gotta run up, go into the... Well, first off, we're gonna make sure we loot everything, get all the money, clean this place out top to bottom. It's an easy Pokemon to get right there, so... Not at all hard to grab, so... Then I just decided to clean out all of this. As again, you can tell, this is another post-production edit, so just skim through all this, because if you're watching this, you should know that you need to raid every single closet for every item you can get. And you can see we got Romper Stomper right there, just going around picking up all the stuff. I did do, like in the last episode, I did the Jesus event for to start the Jesus quest. This event isn't supposed to be until later in the game that you help the girls, but I always do it now because if I'm going to run around and do everything anyway, might as well. So it's just a simple little fight with the girls here, just to beat them down a bit. As you can see, I'm still using Butters, because Butters is just one of those companions that he is really good at what he does. Which, his healing ability is pretty good. As long as you have Butters up and active on the field, that's golden. And she should... one of the... I don't know why I decided to go after her. Could have killed the other one, but... yeah, I don't actually know what my thought process was here. So, yeah, that I don't get. How was that too late? But, okay. So this is just a basic fight. We're just gonna skip ahead through this, cause yeah, took her down, took them down, yeah. Helped the girl, got her Justin Bieber's all back, whatever. And just running around looting the town, cause might as well. I believe she's only here temporarily, so you might need to make sure if you're doing this playthrough that you talk to her if she's sitting on this bench. I don't know if she's always here, but there's a decent amount there, and then of course, we have more perks unlocked, so... Right here, this skill right here, Second Wind, I would say 1,000,000% get this first. Do not wait on it, do not wait for the end, unless you want to challenge yourself, because this makes revive potions very fucking good. I did have another skill, but I don't think... I had another perk I could have gotten, but I don't believe I used it, so... And then right here, I'm just... This is just me running around as usual, getting all of the things. So, nothing really to see there. Barbrady is a friend you can get, so you gotta talk to him to scoop him up. I don't think I talked to him, I might have, but I'll check the friends list later and make sure for certain if I did or not. And just running around the town, looting everything, making sure I touch every little thing. The Pokemon, that is... just want to make sure I get it in shot. There. You can see it right there. This is the Pokemon that you got. You just gotta shoot it with your arrow, knocks it down, get you another one. Simple enough. Yeah, I never liked this guy. But another easy friend you can scoop up is Damien, the son of Satan. Yeah, and then just running in here, getting all the loot. The Al Gore quest, which, oh my god, it's so bad. But it's not a hard quest to do, it's just a matter of going between Stark's Pond, the farm, and Kenny's house. But here you can see I'm still running around, just making sure I get every single, friend, not so much every friend, but like all of the locations. Yeah, I did friend Barbrady, okay. Now, gotta make sure this is not the house I think it is, which it was. Okay, good thing I skipped it over. Alright, so going to Big Gay Al's house to do the Mr. Slave quest, which will get you another summon, which leads to a trophy down the line, but that's not going to be until way late game that we need to focus on that. So for now, we'll just keep going with what we gotta do. And this is just me going through raiding the houses, because might as well. Open up Big Gale's garage. getting some of the loot out of here. Yeah, doing the kindergartner quest, which... it's so much fun to try and find them. Alright, we're just going to skip ahead here to go to Token's house to start that up. Now, I don't remember if it happens in this particular playthrough, but I know at one point... No. Okay, so... I'm just going to say it right now. I wish I kept the old footage, because I would have thrown that in this spot. Just because the animation for my character doing what he does, like what he's doing right now, the throwing up and all that was there, but his arm, like, he stayed looking as he does right here. He never actually moved. So it just kind of looked funny for that. And now we gotta go all the way over to Jimbo's Guns, scoop up the gosh darn... Yeah, look at all the friends I missed out on. But just making sure that... Now we gotta go to Jimbo's Guns, pick up a particular item that's gonna help us not get murdered by pepper spray. And there's a little kid behind that light post, right there. Yep, right there. My face is kind of blocking it, but right there. This one. So, if you're looking for all the kids, they're all, like, you can find 3 of them, I'd say, fairly easily before you go too deep into the game. Screw you. But, go to Jimbo's Guns, you gotta spend a little bit of money, so, of course, you'll have, of all the fights you'll be getting, as long as you aren't broke. As long as you've got more money in your pocket than Kenny, you're good. So, and going to miscellaneous, spend the $3 on that. It gets you a lot of good stuff. And of course, I kind of made the stupid move of spending all my money when probably shouldn't have. You kill anything in that guide? Yeah, I mean, the game isn't hard, honestly, and especially for a platinum run through where you can get it all in like 1 or 2 goes. Now, Kenny's dad is hidden back there, so you gotta talk to him to get a friend from him. And another Chim Pokemon in the back of the bar here. Once you can navigate the tables, get Flowerpotamus. But in order to get Skeeter and the bartender, which, yeah, for a while I tried to talk to the bartender, so just gonna jump through that. And now we gotta fight the rats, which... These rats are not hard, it's just a matter of, because you can do that, kill that one easy, and you only have to fight 3. They're not a hard fight. And the cowbell, you see that popping up, that's for another event. And yeah, some of the stuff was a little bit behind, and here I am just trying to run through and get everything, but fighting the rats, as you'll see, it's not a hard fight at all. It's actually very easy to do this fight. Yeah, you see one hit like that just does half their health. The tiny rats typically die to 1 hit, depending on what you hit them with, so... All in all, that's not terrible. And these are just... Yeah, boom, he's on 1 health, almost dead. If I could have hit them both, I would have, but... Yeah, he dead. If I'd gotten that block, the fight would have been over, but meh. Now, I still recommend upgrading Jiu-Jitsu because it is one of the best skills I could see. Oh no, too soon. He still died, so... Yeah. And that's basically how the other 2 rat fights are gonna go here, so... Skip. Skip. And... There is loot, that chest behind the stairs there, or underneath there. I would recommend getting it, because that... Like I say, loot everything, get every item. It does nothing but help you. Yeah, the ATM pretty much spits out free money like it should, so. And there you go. Skeeter and the bartender are your friends. Cool. And here's where I'm using the extra skill. It's more beneficial to do... You want to use these skills to primarily boost what you're getting yourself into. So, what I would recommend if you are playing the Jew class, range... and doing more damage to stunned targets. That is definitely one of the ones I can recommend. And the bar darts are good if you're fighting like 1 or 2 enemies. Because after that, it's too random of who you're giving the bleeding to. But, as you know, I'm doing this run through of I'm trying to shoot it, make sure I get into every fight, get all the XP, and just making sure that my stats are staying on par with where they need to be. So it's a basic little Drow Elf fight here, so blah blah blah. Now the reason I say upgrading Jujitsu is if you read the actual perks that you get for upgrading it, first one just does more damage like they all do. They all just get a basic buff to damage. The secondary effect is, I believe it's something regarding you do more damage to stun. I could be wrong, but the third I know is if you kill a target, or knock out a target, kill them, whatever you want to call it, with Jujitsu, you get an additional turn, which is definitely helpful. And that is a Chimpokemon on ice, so definitely, if you get, once you get the magic, you go back there, you fart on that little lamp towards the Chimpokemon, and there's a free one for you. I might save that for later, just because of how easy it is. And you gotta make sure you equip the gas mask. It's not enough of just having it. So I'll go over here, start the fight. And pepper spray does not work on a gas mask. Word to the wise. But right here you see, and this is why stunning your opponent is so powerful, because you'll see just exactly why through this fight here, because there's not much they can really do with regards to anything. And I'm making sure I get as many secondary effects as I can by making... I really believe that should have been an achievement. Just called you, like, you foul monster. Like, you're a monster or something. For having your buddy throw your poop at somebody. But here you can see I'm just doing... I'm trying to get as much damage in as I can, even though... Probably could be using my skills and all that, but... eh. For the time being, this is what it is. And as you can see, he has done no damage to either of us. Meaning this fight was very one-sided. No damage, no nothing. We did good. Took him down, got the Billy Club of Smiting, which actually isn't bad in the beginning of the game, so if you are planning on doing something like this, obviously going for the highest level equipment would be the best. Going for all of the other shenanigans that you can do to make sure you're doing as much damage as possible is also something very beneficial and very good to do. And here, getting token, there is the Chimpokemon, similar to the other one I showed you on top of the movie theater. You just shoot it, you get it. Velociraptor. So, there's that. I'm gonna be getting token here. That's just going around picking up trash if I can. So, yeah, going to get token. And blah blah blah, meet token, token the black. Yeah, cool. And you can see right here with Jujitsu, I'm probably going to scroll over it, hopefully? No, I didn't. I was going to say, if I scrolled over it, I can show you exactly what to do, but not quite at the next perk, still a few friends away. So we're just going to jump ahead a little bit here, because just going back into town, the post office to pick up, if you can see it in the back, yes, that's Mr. Slave's package that you have to deliver to him. But there is a kindergartner, since I sped through it a little bit, in the sewers. This first area, you can just walk right over, talk to him. That finds him, and I believe that's another one in the books. I believe that's number 2. Yeah, it's number 2 out of 6. Okay. And I beat up Butters, I'm trying to beat up a rat. Whatever. So, gonna leave here, and just gonna keep progressing around, making sure we knock out all these quests as quick as we can. Gotta find Jesus. Gets the first summon out of the... Gets the first step in the summon for him out of the way. Going to the priest's office, all that. One thing I'll recommend you guys do is... Right here, I think I left it as is, or I think I changed it after I did this. Or, okay. So what you gotta do is spotlight numero uno and uno numero dos. You need to make sure those are flicked towards the little podium here. And then this little light switch, you need to flick off. So that you get the church to look as you see it here. That plays a part in the next step. It just makes your life easier, because honestly, the first time I played through this, I spent about probably a good 10-15 minutes trying to figure out where Jesus was the second time. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But then you go talk to Maxie, and then it's... Oh, there is the Chimpokemon up in the tree, as you can see, right up there. Gotta get really close in order to hit it, so do that. Get yourself Snakat. Not a terrible one to scoop up. There is the bag behind the tree there that I didn't grab because I wanted to grab this one first. Then you go over here, scoop this one up, bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. And then I go into the city hall, start the quest for the homeless people.
Hey, kid. Maybe you can help us with something.
Relocating all the homeless camps.
Hobos, kid. Come back when you've solved our little...
Yeah, not... All it means is you went around beating up the homeless people to try and scare them out of town. But just me going through the inventory again. And then making my way back to the church because, as you see, I wonder where Jesus could be hiding. And I made the stupid decision of accidentally clicking the light. But you need to have both of those lights and the one off. Yep, cool. And not against bosses. So, and that's the reason why playing the Jew is pretty darn useful. You get that achievement because you have to be a Jew when you find Jesus to get that one. And then, of course, here I level up, get a few more friends. As you can see, up to 22 friends, which at this point in the game, we're still very early. And, right here, looking at Jujitsu. More damage. Oh, it's the more damage you take, the more Jujitsu does. So if you're lower health, Jujitsu is going to do more damage. And the last upgrade is the one you want to get to, that level 5 upgrade. That is golden, because holy bejesus, that is so useful. Getting an extra turn in any game is fantastic. Getting one in this, where you use your item, or you use an item to fill yourself up with more than enough stamina to get Jujitsu, but I think it takes over half, so you kind of have to weigh the options there. But use Jujitsu to stun an opponent, or use Jujitsu, knock out an opponent, do good there. Then you get an extra turn, which I believe it's another full turn, which translates into easily maximizing what you can do here. Sling of David I'm saving for later because, quite frankly, it's not really needed. And you can see I get Priest Maxi in them. And the unexpected fight outside the church. So the elves were just waiting for me, got close to the door, blah blah blah. And this, I'm just going to show you the Jesus summon. Because I was too lazy at this point to fight him, so I was like, Jesus, step in, Butters is about to die. Do what you need to do, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Bringing an M16 to a fight with a bunch of little kids. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Jesus. And voila. Free experience. Jesus just basically, he summons pretty much always. Just come in, slaughter your opponents, and walk away. But with that, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. This is episode 2 of South Park. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure, smash the like button down below. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. I'm fine with it either way. Leave your comments down below with your thoughts on the series, the channel, everything, the new upload schedule, what you think about it, what you like, you don't like, how your day's going, all that sort of stuff. Subscribe to stay up to date because, like I mentioned in the last video, this is going to be going up every other Tuesday, Thursday. So it will be a Tuesday, Thursday series unless I decide to throw Astro Near as one of the other days. But Tuesday, Thursday, you'll see this the week you're seeing it. You won't see it for another 2 weeks. So keep that in mind while you guys are paying attention to what you want to see, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be going up in between the spurts you'll see of South Park or Astroneer. So just keep that in mind for you. We're going to try and get a more consistent schedule here that allows every series we have to allow for at least more balance with the channel, as opposed to what you see as DP versus Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday. One week it's me, the next week it's Aaron, next week it's me, next week it's Aaron, all that sort of stuff. But make sure you subscribe, stay up to date on everything with this channel. DP Versus is drawing close to a finish. By the time you guys are seeing this, it might actually be done. I don't think it's going to be 100% done yet, but I think it's close right now. Based on where we're at with the last set of episodes that you guys have seen, you should be seeing at least on the road to the near end game here. So it's not going to be too bad, but it's going to stink once that series is done. But I got another plan in the way for that. Just got to hope Aaron's on board. Maybe we can get some other people in on board with it. That'd be nice. But the last thing I always like to mention is if you guys want to share the video with a friend, we make no money from this. There's absolutely no profit, no money going into our pocket. We don't voluntarily throw ads on these videos. A, because we can't, and B, we don't feel... I personally don't feel that making you guys watch an ad right now with a small channel like this is worth it. If there is an ad, sorry, it's just YouTube making YouTube money. But right now, we're not making any money from this, so do what you... If you want to mention anything about that, That's up to you guys. We got no control over the ads right now. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys in the next episode where hopefully we will be getting Craig out of detention and doing a next set of achievements for the episode that are going to be a little bit more... You could miss them if you weren't paying 100% attention, so I'm going to make sure I go over that in detail with you guys in the next episode. But until then, have fun, have a good day, and enjoy your life, people. Bye.